Hi, your girl Kimm Brown here to give you confidence by looking your best on and off the camera. So today is all about fall colors because here in Michigan it is getting colder in the evening and the leaves are starting to change and it's just cooling down. So first I'm going to apply my eye primer, which I use all of the time. And you'll notice that I love to outline my eyebrows first. It gives me kind of like a place to focus with. So once I have my brows put in place, and you never want to skip them, you know, what's an eye without your eyebrow framing it? It's like a picture frame with just the canvas and no frame on it, which is perfectly okay, but it just makes things a little bit easier. The look that I'm doing today is actually just a very natural, everyday wear. You'll see that I'm going to use a couple of different colors, and you can certainly just use the one that you love the best. There's no problem with that. But I always say, you know, live on the wild side, girlfriend, and choose a couple of extra colors to give yourself. And being that this is fall and that I have on a very pretty fall shirt, I have green hazel eyes. I'm going to start out with Shiny Penny. Shiny Penny is a coppery color with brown undertones, and it just looks fabulous. I'm going to apply that to my whole lid and a little bit above my crease line just to help show the color when I have my eye open. Now I'm using a very light brown. It is our hazelnut color. I like to always use that on my lids, up above my crease, underneath my brow. It's just an easy, softer color, and it doesn't have too much. It doesn't show too much. It takes away some of the white natural tones, and now I'm just following up with crystalline. I love always putting a little bit of sparkle right there below my brows, and then a lot of times I'll put it on the inside corner of my eyes. It just kind of lightens that up a little bit. I believe I do that here at the end. Now I'm going to use Cinnabar. I love Cinnabar. Cinnabar is a fabulous color. It is a great accent color. I'm going to lift it just a little bit higher. When I put my glasses on, you're not even going to see it. It's going to be there, but it's not going to be there, if you understand what I'm saying. And I will also blend it in when you see at the very end. I'm going to have it blended in very well. I'm applying this with our precision eye brush. It's pointed. It's very, very easy to put your product right where you want it and not have it end up all over places that, you know, you just don't need it to be. The Mary Kay brush set, I use those brushes. In fact, I probably have 2 sets put together used because I love those brushes. And You know, you don't sit there when you're putting them on. You don't necessarily clean the brush before you use a different color. So I always have probably 2 of every single one of them: the blending brush, the applicator brush, the precision brush, the smudger, the eyeliner, the spoolie to put your brows in place. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer underneath. I try to stay above that redness. I'm just going underneath. I'm going to use a sponge and I'm going to apply this on there. Now, when I put it on before, when I was doing it during this, I was like, you know what? Why is that not? I had forgotten I had put a little bit of powder on it. So you'll see that I come back afterwards. But I'm just going to lighten that a little bit. I love the sponge because it gives you such a perfect finish. It does not leave any stroke marks from the brush because it is a sponge. It's a little bit damp, and then it just you can put it right in there because it has a point. It has a flat end on one and a point end on the other. So. Now you can see I'm going back and I'm just blending that, right? Because sometimes when I look at it, it looks really bright and you're like, oh, I don't want it to look quite so obvious. And this was before the Western Michigan University football game. I love this shirt. It was so comfortable. I had a skirt on. I bought that shirt from JCPenney's. Absolutely love it. It's very comfortable. It's kind of like a peasant shirt, which I'm that type of dresser. I like things that are loose and not snug on me. Just putting a little bit of cheek color on. Very, very natural blush color. A little bit of a highlighter. And then I'm taking the blending brush, which I love, and I'm just smoothing out some of the makeup. I'm actually putting on my makeup. Which is my matte wear. I'm putting it on after. I know a lot of people will do that. I normally put my foundation on first because I love to be able to see the finished look. And I think I'm even going to do a lip liner. And I'm going to use Sandstone lip gloss or lipstick, which is a brown, very, very beautiful, glossy color with a lot of sparkle. I'm using the neutral. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I think that is the rose lip liner. I'll put everything down below in my description so that you can just go and get it, and then you won't have to decide. You won't have to try to figure it out. Now this color, these eye colors are my go-to very, very, very often. I wear these colors a lot because they go very well with my green hazel eyes. And I love to, when I'm doing more of a natural look, I like to just put that on and just run and go out the door. If I was going to put a little bit of a glamour, then I would use purple. Either irises or violet. I would do a violet. In fact, I have a violet storm look. I call it the violet storm. And I'm going to just curl my lashes here. I'm going to use Panorama mascara. That's also one of my favorite mascaras. I love the brush on it. It's very simple, very easy to use. Has a point on it. You can get right. So if you love this look and you think this look would be one that you could copy, or if you have any questions as to how I did or what the colors were, I'll put them down below. So please subscribe.